Namaste and good evening, ITV Gold viewers. My name is Sandhya and I have the utmost privilege of being today's host for our beautiful Himali ji.
Oh, namaste, Sandhya.
How are you doing?
Thank you. You're very beautiful yourself.
Thank you. So this weekend, we have a special weekend coming up for the fathers. It is Father's Day. So we definitely have something in store for the fathers today. And before we go forward, I would like to have Himali read our horoscopes now.
Yeah, this is a really great weekend is coming up for fathers. And I always tell fathers that you don't need permission to be a father.
Absolutely.
And there is no perfect way. But being in your child's life is what makes to be a father.
Yep, absolutely, 100% agree.
So I'll tell you what is this week's horoscope very quickly. Today is also our host, Lakshmi ji is not with us, but Sandhya is not a strange face. Everybody knows her. So we'll read the horoscope and then we'll go and talk what we need this week, what's happening. Like I tell everybody, astrology and spiritual is a guidance. It tells us when it's good time, we should enjoy ourselves. When it's bad time, we should be aware. But still, at the end of the day, Ma, Bhagwan, Ishwar in charge, not us. Aries, this is a good week for you. In the beginning, you might feel a little confused and double-minded to take decision or not to take decision. You will have little things happening that can overwhelm you. But don't worry, things will start getting better towards middle of next week. If you're doing your business, it was going to be good for you. If you're making a trip, it is going to be good for you for business or pleasure, both ways. The trips will be good for you. Students will do well. Tuesday is a good day for you. Taurus, this is a good week for you. You will spend a lot of time with friends and family and loved one. Do not think about changing your job. You've been hesitant, change, no change. Financially, things will get better for you. Students will have little difficulties in their education, so please don't do any drastic change without discussing it with your guidance counselor or somebody who's very well in the field. Wednesday is a good day for you. Gemini, this is a good week for you. Those of you who are celebrating their birthday whole month, I want to wish you all a happy birthday. And Ma bless you and make all your wishes come true. You will spend a lot of time with friends and family this week. If you doing your own business, you will do really well. If you're working for somebody, your boss will recognize your hard work. Students will do well. Saturday is a good day for you. Cancer, this is a mixed week for you, especially for your health. You really have to take care of your health. Do not ignore things. Take care of your health. Mostly you'll feel tired and fatigued, so you really need to take care of your health. Do not get angry or make little thing into big issues at home. Financially, you'll be good. Students will do well. Monday's a good day for you. Leo, this is a good week for you. You'll spend a lot of time with friends and family, loved ones, and relaxing this week, mostly more, and working hard. But you will be relaxing more. Health-wise, you'll be good. You'll spend a lot of time with friends and family. If you're doing your own business, it's good for you. Students will do well. Sunday's a good day for you. Virgo, this is a mixed week for you. You might have little difficulties at home. Don't make little thing into big issues. Business-wise, you'll be good. If you're working for somebody, also do not argue at your workplace. You might get into confrontation this week. Students will do well. Thursday is a good day for you. Libra, this is a good week for you. You will spend a lot of time with friends and family. If you're thinking of taking this week and spend more time with yourself, this is a good time. If you're doing your own business, this is a good time for you. Students will do well. Friday is a good day for you. Scorpio, you will spend a lot of time with friends and family this week, and you will think about a lot of your past and future plans. Try to live in the present. You will be taking a short trip, which will be good for you. Students will have a lot of thinking to do in the lines that you're going. Overall, it's going to be good. Saturday is a good day for you. Sagittarius, this is a good week for you. You will spend a lot of time laying out what you want to do for the coming year, which will be great. You will be very busy trying to catch up with a lot of things that you haven't done. And if you're doing your own business, you will do well. If you're working for somebody, you will do well. Your boss will recognize your hard work. Students will do well. Wednesday is a good day for you. Capricorn, this is a week that you will feel a little tired, or you might have a little health issue. anything related with stomach or your bone, you should really take care of it. Take medical advice and see what's medically is wrong, because Capricorns usually not to tell. They try to always feel, okay, you're okay, things will get better. No, if you do feel anything, you do have to take care of it. Students will have little difficulties in their study, and Friday is a good day for you. Aquarius, this is a good week for you. Health-wise, you'll be good. You'll spend a lot of time with friends and family, planning out events this week. Students will do well. Saturday is a good day for you. Pisces, this is a good week for you. You will spend a lot of time with friends and family. Also, you'll be very busy doing things. If you're thinking of taking a short trip, this is a good time for you. If you're doing your own business, this is a good time for you. Students will do well. Sunday is a good day for you.
Thank you, Himali ji. You definitely saved me time from looking at my horoscope for this week. And I'm pretty sure the viewers as well. That was such great information for the following week to come. So viewers, if you're watching, you can call in with any of your questions that you may have, and Himali ji here will answer anything that you have concerns or whatever it is that guidance you are seeking at the moment. So the number to call is 718-784-8555 and extension 108. The lines are open, waiting for you guys to call in. But in the meantime, Himali ji, we have to discuss what is going on with today's society. I don't know what's going on, but people are talking so rudely. I don't know. I feel like post-COVID life is definitely not the same as it was before COVID.
Yes, unfortunately, a lot of people are experiencing this, especially outside from strangers.
Yeah. Oh, we have a call coming in. Thank you for calling, Himali. Your name, please?
Asha Suri.
Hi, Asha. What's your question?
My question is, I want to know about my health.
Okay.
What is your date of birth, Asha?
August 14, 1943.
1943. And where were you born, Asha?
India, Punjab.
Asha, India, Punjab. Asha ji, you are a very independent person, correct?
Yes.
And you don't want to depend on anybody, correct?
No.
But
Yes,
lately
right.
you've been feeling very tired.
Yes.
And do you feel sometimes little bloated? With stomach, like digestion with the stomach?
Not really.
Okay, so
I don't feel, I don't have good appetite.
okay, that's what I felt. Something with your stomach, so you don't have appetite. Now you will feel better. You do need to see medically, which is related with your stomach, like eating and meals, because I feel you became very fatigued, very tired because you can't eat, and you feel like no energy in your body, and then sometimes you feel very depressed and sad. Have you heard of something like bad eye nazar?
My main problem is my arthritis.
Yeah, the arthritis, these things, well, but it's got to do with your immune system too. So if you can take like medically help, it will help you. And I do see a long life. I don't see short life. But if you can take things, and there are certain things that you should eat and certain things you shouldn't eat. If you can, discuss the diet with your nutritionist, your health will get better. It will improve.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling, Asha. Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Asha ji.
Alrighty, and Himali ji, if viewers would like to come and see you for any of their problems, where can they come and see you?
Well, they can come to my center. I mean, we are open. I'm in Richmond Hill.
Okay.
Or they can call the center there, which is 718-880-1955. They can call me.
And Himali ji is also located at 131-14-101 Avenue, South Richmond Hill, 11419.
So I realized when I was traveling this weekend that people tend to be very rude with others, just for little thing and snapping out. So I don't know, is that this whole year they didn't go to the church, they didn't go to temple, and they didn't go to a synagogue, they didn't go to the mosque, that the devil really took them.
Possibly. Who knows? Who knows?
I urge you, everyone, please, take a step back. Things are going to go back to the way they were. It's taking little time and it's going to go back even better than before. We should appreciate the fact that we came out okay and still healthy and be able to be here. A lot of people lost their loved one. So appreciate all the things that, we have and we had during these difficult times, and try to see if we could be that extra helpful for people. And my mother always, Sunday, used to say to me as I was growing up as a child is, I should treat somebody the way I want to be treated back.
Absolutely. That's the golden rule.
Please treat somebody the way you would want to be treated back. Don't get little things irritate, angry. If you feel like that's what's happening to you, sit, pray, meditate. I always tell people that if you meditate, you will be able to get this calmness. Everybody tells me, Himali, nothing bothers you? I said, no, I pray, I meditate, I let life come to me naturally. And you have to enjoy that every course of life.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. It's such a shame to see what is happening in today's society. I mean, at the end of the day, we have to be thankful for what we have. Oh, we have a caller calling in. 1 second. Thank you for calling Himali Spiritual. Your name, please?
Hi, my name is Banmati Ramnarayan.
Hi, Banmati. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. And what's your question for today?
So I wanted to know if I have, for this year, would I have any kids in the future?
Okay.
What's your date of birth, Banmati?
July 11, 1984.
July 11th, 1984. And where were you born, Banmati?
I was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, you're a Brooklyn baby. And what is your question?
If I would have any kids for this year in the future, or in the future.
You married, correct?
Yes, I am.
What is your husband's name? Because according to your date of birth, you should have had a kid. Sometimes you also have to see if your partner, because of he or she, it does make a difference. So what is your husband's name?
My husband's name is Yashpal Maraj.
Yashpal?
Maraj.
Maraj?
Maraj. Is it Maharaj?
Maraj. M-A-R-A-J.
No, Maraj.
Maraj, okay. And what's his date of birth?
September 12, 1983.
And where was he born?
He was born in Trinidad.
Okay, and do you guys know, do you remember your marriage date, the day you took the pere? You did a wedding, Hindu wedding, correct?
Say it again?
Your wedding anniversary date?
Yeah, May 27, 2007.
And Banmati, you never had any miscarriage or nothing?
No.
Because I feel you guys should. So this, according to your date of birth and his, you definitely will have a child, but I feel you will need a little bit of medical help. And definitely I feel next year you can get pregnant by March, April, but you need to take some medical and spiritual guidance in this.
Okay.
Okay, but you're definitely going to have a child, I see.
What sort of spiritual guidance should she seek? Tongue twister there.
That's okay. We have a such thing is called a Santan Gopal.
Okay.
And a Santan Gopal Puja, it really helps those people. Either you have to look at both the chart and see if the Nari dosh is there.
Okay.
If there's a Nari dosh, then they need to do a Santan Gopal Puja. And I've seen sometime medical and Santan Gopal Puja, it does conceive and a very healthy baby, and it is good.
Okay.
Because sometimes medically it doesn't fully help them.
Right.
They need some puja part to do. So if they can do both, it will be very good. And you definitely, Banmati will be able to have a child. Do both. Do a Santan Gopal Puja plus medical help.
All right, Banmati, you have your information.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling in. Bye.
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 Wow. So speak more on this puja that you just discussed.
A lot of people do have difficulties, conceiving. And I know that technology is so advanced.
Right.
The things that they can do today that couldn't been done 5 years ago, 10
Right.
years ago, 15 or 20 years ago. So there is a vidhi, which is called a Santan Gopal.
Okay.
And I think one time I did do a program going way back, but those of you don't remember. And also, I feel that this Kali Yuga, we should do Santan Gopal, even if you can't conceive properly, to do the puja and get a mantra.
Okay.
So that the child that you're going to have that's going to come into this world will be healthy, mentally, emotionally, and physically. In all aspects, the child will be healthy. And also, people can plan out, what type of person the child should come and do in this world. As even a president, you want of America, you want to be in a medical field.
Right.
What career do you want he or she to be? A writer. But most of all, I feel in the Kali Yuga, we should say we want a child, a person that comes into this world will be a spiritual person, kind and helpful to the world.
I agree. That's some of the most important things, attributes that a person should have. So once again, viewers, if you would like to call in with any of your questions, the number is 718-784-855, and the extension is 108.
And as we talk about, people's behavior, I would really say to people who are not talking to their parents what they should do.
Oh, good topic. Let's hold that one on pause there. Thank you for calling Himali Spiritual. Your name, please?
It's Melisha.
Hi, Melisha. What's your question?
Hi, good evening. So, my question is, I've been having a lot of health issues as of recent, and I just wanted a little bit of maybe some guidance as to where that's headed or what you foresee.
Okay. What's your date of
in
birth?
regards to that? Hmm.
What's your date of birth, Melissa?
It's 12886.
January 28, 1986. And where were you born?
Queens, New York.
Okay, Melissa, and your health. You're very young to have all. Have you been feeling lately, since last year, after October, November, you've been feeling a bit tired and sickly?
I'm sorry, I've been feeling what?
Since last year, Melissa, it started, I will say, after October, November of last year, you started to feel more fatigue, like tired?
Yes, in November.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you very straightly, it is not a medical issue. Little bit is medical, not that much. But I feel something unnatural. It's very hard for me to say if somebody did it to you or you're in a wrong place at a wrong time. But some negative energy is with you. And sometimes you're going to have difficulty sleeping. Are you having that?
Definitely.
And do you sometimes feel like you have a lot of body aches?
Yes.
Yeah. It is definitely, Melissa, some negative energy is with you, and that you have to remove. Until you don't remove, honey, you're going to feel like tired, sickly. If you tell me today that you coming to me to tell me that, Himali, I have a headache, it's going to go to your shoulder ache, it's going to go to your back. It's not one particular thing. It's like this thing is roaming all around you. And
in November I had my first blood transfusion.
Oh my God.
And then as of recent I had another one. So the dates are actually correct in terms of fatigue, the
Yeah, I don't feel this is natural. A little bit is natural medical, but I will say naturally maybe 10%, but 80 to 90% is something unnatural with you that is making you feel like this.
Right, because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
The need for a transfusion.
Yeah, that sometime I'm going to tell you it's going to be a little scary, Melissa, because you're going to be home, and I want you to feel when you be on your own, you you try to feel like there's nobody home. Try to feel if you feel things around you. If somebody's watching you, you feel heaviness. Because I do feel as I'm talking to you like a spirit or some negative energies around you. And sometimes these things, it sounds a bit scary. They do suck the energy out of you, even to the stage that, your blood count will come low or something with the blood. And it is there is a natural thing.
Yes. And that's correct what you're saying also, that I'm having very bad nightmares.
Yeah.
Also, they've actually eased up, but it started a little bit prior to that.
Yeah, it started, but that's when the main thing. But till you don't get rid of it, don't shanti it. Yeah. You'll have to get rid of it. Once it's removed from you, you will go back to yourself again.
And is that affecting maybe my love life as well?
Yes. Oh, yes. If that negative energy doesn't want anyone to be around you, it's definitely going to affect everything around you, because people will just stay distant. Not only your love life, but also, friends and people, they'll just keep a distance. You're somebody who don't like to be in people's business in the first place. You're not, right. you like to keep your distance. So this will make it even worse, like nobody will be around you, nobody comes around, you're going to feel alone. Sometimes you will even feel this unknown sadness that you don't know why you're getting it. And this is due to that.
Gosh.
Yeah, this is due to the spirit which is attached to you.
This is, like, everything you're saying is like dead on correct.
So if you live in the area, where do you live? Do you live in the tri-state area? Even if you don't.
Yes, I'm in Queens.
All right, so come and see me. I'm there even in the weekend. Call the center, make an appointment, come and see me, and I will tell you what you need to bring, and then I will tell you what we have to do to remove it.
Okay, where can I find your phone number?
It's 718-880-1995, and she's located at 131-14101 Avenue.
So you
131-14101 Avenue.
Yep.
Okay, great.
Alrighty.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome, Betty.
I appreciate it. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So those of you who are a little upset with your father or your child, you have to be a better son. And sometime, things has gone. We cannot say, why did this happen? Oh, you can't bring back time. So we cannot live all the way in the past or live in the future. We can live the present moment. And if you feel that, your father is not in your life for any reason, it could be his fault. And you have to be the child. It's your father. And people tell me, why? I said, no, you're the child. You have to go and ask for forgiveness. Don't ask what your father did and try to be in his life. And if you are a father, try to be in your child's life too. I really believe that the people who is the one that forgives is the better and bigger person.
Yep, that's so true. And you made a good point there, because I personally grew up with a single parent. And sometimes there are even mothers who are playing both roles.
Yes.
So even on an occasion like Father's Day, they also deserve the recognition for also playing the father role too.
Yes,
because
they do.
It's not an easy job.
It's not easy, but some, mothers, please make your child also go and look for the father. And even if you and the father don't have a good relation, it's not about you and the father. It's about the child and the father. Because the most that the child has relation with his or her father makes them a better person in the future for themselves, not for anybody else. So, I urge people, please reach out to your father. Try to spend a day, even a phone call. If you can't reach for any reason, at least give a phone call. Do a FaceTime. We have so many things we can do.
So right. Once again, viewers, if you would like to call in, the number is 718-784-8555, and the extension is 108. We do have time for maybe one or two more calls. So don't hesitate and call in and get your guidance.
So I do feel, Sandhya, people should start praying and meditating and going back. Even a lot of our temples did open up, a lot of the mosque opened up, a lot of the synagogue, the church, everything opened up. Please, please go and start praying and start meditating and start connecting with your inner soul, because that's what makes us a person and human.
All right. Do you also offer any sorts of
We
meditation
do.
at your
We
center?
have meditation. We have it online. They can go into join into my Facebook,
Okay.
Guruma Facebook, and we do have meditation live classes. We have some old ones. We do have live. I think my Guruji did take a break for a couple of weeks, but from Guru Purnima, which is coming up, my favorite event of the whole year is Guru Purnima. And this year Guru Purnima is July 24th. So it's coming up, and then he's going to start the meditation classes.
Nice, nice. And you mentioned Facebook. Where can they find that again?
It's on Guruma
Okay.
Facebook. They can also go into Himali, richhimali.com, and we can put them into a link, and they can be able to go into our Facebook and be a part and see all the upcoming events that we have.
Sounds good. And speaking of your center, what other sorts of services do you offer at your center?
Well, we do a lot of puja. We
Okay.
do have panditjis there. We're not like a regular temple, but we do all the services that we do.
Okay.
You know, people do their birthday pujas. People do keep the yearly pujas there. So if you feel like you went last year and you couldn't go anywhere, you can keep a puja. And we do have Navratri, which is coming up, which is going to be at the ending of the year.
Oh, we have one call.
Okay.
Let's see. Thank you for calling Himali Spiritual. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Shavana.
Hi, Shavana. What's your question?
So I have been having a lot of vivid dreams and seeing a lot of synchronicities with numbers, and I just wanted to know what all of that means to me or for me.
Okay. What is your date of birth, Shivana?
January 16th, 1994.
And Shivana, what is your last name?
Subir.
Kabira
Subir.
or Subir?
Subir.
And where were you born?
Brooklyn, New York.
You're very young. How old are you? 27, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you're having, you're dreaming numbers?
I see them normally day to day, but my dreams are more vivid than normal.
Okay, you are a very spiritual person. You do feel a lot of things before it happens, correct?
Yes.
And you tend to be a person like really hard-headed. So the problem is what's happening. When you dream the numbers, you keep them. Some of them mean some spiritual things because you will have to add them up, and each number means for each things. But what I feel today spiritually, you could win lotto. So I don't want you to tell anyone those numbers. I want you to start thinking out of the box, because sometimes you feel like, no, everything has to make a sense, and then you start looking for logic, and before you know, it's not what it is, correct? And
Okay, yeah.
Yes, you're really hard-headed. It's like if you say this is red, it has to be red, and you're very stubborn. So don't be. Before you go to sleep, you pray. Do you have a guru?
Yes.
So
I know.
did your Guruji
someone.
Did your Guruji give you a mantra to do?
Yes, but I don't even remember what it was.
Oh my God. So what you should do, you should go back to your Guru Ji, and you should get a mantra, and you do that mantra every day. After you do that mantra every night, before you go to sleep, you visualize here what you want. You're very young. A lot of things in your life is dragging because of that, because you are not fulfilling your future. So I tell everybody, think about in the present. Don't think, oh, I am sick. Oh, I can't finish my education. Oh, I haven't got married. Think that things are happened for you and what will happen. So if you think positive will happen. And I feel things have been dragging for you because you do have a bad eyes. Nobody has done any, black magic to you or any negativity. You have bad eye. So if you can go to your Guruji, if he can give you a jari and remove your negative bad eye, you will be able to start moving things forward. And I do ask you to pray and mantra, because you're a spiritual person. If you can do your mantra, otherwise, if you cannot reach your guru for any reason, the simple mantra that you can do is Om, Aim, Harim, Kalim, Chamundai, Viche. If you can do that mantra every night before you go to sleep and ask for right guidance, you will be able to do things and move things forward.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
welcome.
Good luck.
I love when young
Thank you,
people
bye.
call by because they're the future of our tomorrow. And if they get the proper guidance, if you can please have your children before go to sleep, do a little pray, do mantra, and you will see that's not only you are making them better for themselves, but also for our society too.
Agreed. Well, this brings our curtains down to a close today. And once again, if you would like to reach out to Himali ji, her personal number is 718-880-1955.
I want to wish everyone a very, very happy Father's Day. And I pray to Ma, to Bhagwan, that all the happiness Ma should bring to you and your children. Namaste.
Namaste.
Spirituality is the medium which frees our mind of all emotional shackles and temptations and guides us towards enlightenment and peace. Himali Spiritual Center is the gateway to liberation from pain, misery and suffering. Here, through religion, meditation, yoga, worship and gem therapy, all troubles are treated. Himali Spiritual Center, 718-887-2929.